Hey y'all, welcome to Lunar Tarot. Today's message is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, and it is for the week of February the 14th. All right, I hope everyone out there is doing well today. I am so grateful y'all have made it here to receive this message. We are going to start off with an oracle card. She who thrives, orchid, flourish, prosper, and blossom. Love that we are getting this energy starting off this reading. I gotta say, preliminary looks, it's looking good, Virgo. All right, let's hop into these cards. Let's see what we're dealing with. Starting off, we've got the Magician with the Nine of Cups. I do see you working on a prosperous new future. You are trying to bring in some sort of fulfillment, accomplish some sort of project, just really pulling in something. And I mean, it's not just any sort of project. This is something that you love doing, that you are just really hopeful leads to this fulfillment that you're seeking, right? Oh boy, now we do have Nine of Swords with the Strength card. Nine of Swords is this card of anxiety. Like, you are working so hard that it's giving you anxiety. It's keeping you up at night, okay? I do feel like the Strength card is coming out just to remind you, you have got all of this inner strength, all right? You are in control of this situation. The anxiety that you're feeling, you are in control of that as well, okay? It is a matter of, if you're not getting your sleep, you're not going to be good to anyone, okay? So this is a matter of you needing to take some time, take some self-care time. All right, give yourself a little bit of a break, okay? All right, next two cards we get Seven of Swords with the Hierophant. All right, Seven of Swords, it's funny. Seven of Swords is this card of going about things in a different way, right? This person didn't just walk into a store and buy some swords, right? He went about it in a different way. Whereas the Hierophant is this card of tradition, of instruction, all right? I'm kind of feeling like these two are coming out just to tell you, make sure that you are looking at everything from every possible perspective you can take in. Sometimes it might be better to go the traditional route. Sometimes you're going to have to think outside of the box, okay? It's really about making sure that you are looking at every available avenue, all right? Do not be afraid to think outside the box, but don't just shun away all those traditional paths to success either, is kind of the message I'm getting with these two, okay? Right, we've got Two of Swords with the Queen of Cups. Two of Swords, this person needs to make some sort of decision. It's kind of this stalemate energy, okay? Now, we're paired with the Queen of Cups. It could represent someone in your life, some sort of guiding, intuitive influence. Cups, it could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But the sense that I'm getting from this, the Queen of Cups is someone who leads with her heart, okay? When you come up against this decision, it's going to be best if you lead with your heart on this one, okay? Really this kind of stalemate, indecision spot, I think reach into that intuitive side of you, Virgo, okay? And really lead with your heart in this situation. That's ultimately what is going to help you make your best decision to move forward, all right? Right, next up we've got Temperance with the Sun. Temperance, this wonderful card of manifestation. The Sun, a card of freedom, of victory, of abundance. All right, you are working to bring this manifestation into your life. You're bringing it down to your world. All right, and what I am seeing is, there is success coming in, but it is going to require some work on your part. This is not winning the lottery energy. This is not an uncle left you a ridiculous fortune kind of energy. This is, this temperance is putting in the work to get what they want on this earth, right? So it's digging in, all right? We're going to talk bottom of the deck cards real quick because it just continues this message. We've got the World card, which is that card of completion, fulfillment, paired with the Three of Wands, which is this card of, yes, watching your ships come in, but we can see on this card, she's bringing her ships in. She's putting in that work to bring that success, that completion, that fulfillment to her. All right? That's the kind of energy you need to be embodying this week is, you are in control, you are in charge, you are the master of your fate, and you can absolutely bring in this fulfillment that you're seeking. All right? It is a week of flourishing, prospering, blossoming. You are doing great, Virgo. All right, we're going to pull some more oracle cards just to see what else is coming out this week. And the first card we get, empathic starseed, absorbing what's not yours, energetic sovereignty. All right. You have got to just keep yourself focused this week, Virgo. Okay. That focus, that positivity, that hope for the future, that ability to not only think outside the box, but also consider more traditional paths. That kind of energy is going to help serve you this week, all right? But you cannot let other people kind of get in the way of that, okay? Then next card we get, immerse yourself, training, learning, new hobbies, passions, all right? We talked about the Hierophant can be a card of instruction, okay? The Hierophant is someone, he is leading his students in this meditation, right? It is a card of training, of learning, all right? So that could be what, the message coming out is that it's just time to open yourself up, embrace these new ways of doing things, okay? And the next card we get, presence, self-awareness, the time card. All right. This is, make sure as much as you are planning for this future, make sure that you are in this present moment, that you are here to enjoy the successes when they come. All right. But that self-awareness, that presence is going to, it opens you up to receiving those intuitive moments of, how to lead with your heart, right? Right. And the last card we get today, salt, banishing negativity, protection. All right. We talked a little bit about make sure that you're keeping that open mind, make sure that you're keeping positive, happy thoughts going. We need to get rid of this kind of anxiety energy, right? That is going to help you move through this, because here's the deal. Anytime you're working on any sort of project, there's going to be challenges. There's going to be moments where it feels overwhelming. If you are coming at it from a place of hope, of possibility, of an open mind, right? That is ultimately going to help further your goals, further your oh goodness, y'all. But it's ultimately going to help you bring your manifestations to this world that much quicker, okay? All right, Virgo, that is the message I have for you this week. I hope this helps bring some clarity and understanding to your experience. If this reading resonated, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Leave a like. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future messages. Maybe even hit that share button. Pass this message along to someone that needs to hear it. Other than that, I just want to say thank you all so much for being here with me today. I truly do appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope you have a wonderful week.